Hi everyone, I'm doing another video where I test out slime kits based on prices or just like in general testing things based on their prices. This one happens to be like two kits that you could actually use to make slime. One is obviously $5, the other one is $20. So the first thing that I'm going to be testing is the $20 one. I know it's kind of backwards that I'm testing like the expensive one first, but I really wanted to like try this kit out, and this one has like a lot of different like options. You can make like a neon slime, a pearlescent slime, a glow slime, all for $20. Now at first I opened everything out. I always check out the supplies to make sure what it's inside is actually worth $20. So as you can see, I'm laying everything out right now. Something I noticed was missing. In the picture, it looks like they had white glue and clear glue and some other type of glue, but in my box I only had white glue. So I was a little disappointed in that because I feel like for $20, if they're gonna show a picture with all different types of glue, that I should also have it in my kit and not just have one giant bottle of white glue. So then the instruction tells me that I need to put about 30 ml of water and 15 ml of glue. So that's what I'm doing here, and stir everything together. Now I never normally put glue and water together like this. It's a little bit weird for me because I feel like it is a whole lot of water and not enough glue. And then they also asked me to mix the paint together, and then it just made it worse because you can tell like the glue and the paint and everything else just completely separated. So I felt like the steps that they were telling me to do to make slime was not how I normally would make slime, especially not in that order. And the next step they told me is to mix like the slime solution, which is pretty much like borax. And what they also told me for this part is put about 2 spoonfuls of the slime solution and about another 15 ml of water. So you can imagine there is a lot of water going out right now and not enough glue. I'm not actually even surprised that this was gonna happen because you can see there's so much water left over and not enough slime, or just not enough of anything really. Anyway, so I decided to kind of like change this method up because I didn't like the instructions that they were giving me. I decided to do it in my way, but using their products. This next thing that they have in here is like the glow in the dark paint, and I want to make sure that this actually glow in the dark because not everything that says they glow in the dark actually glows in the dark, believe me or not. So I decided to put this towards my light, and as usual I take it into my closet to see if it actually, you know, glows. And it does. So now I'm going to move on to the next step and try to make some slime. The first thing that I'm doing is mixing the paint and the glue together, and then add my solution, which is the borax. I'm gonna put the borax into the cup first and then mix it with hot water. Then I'm gonna stir it together and then pour the solution once it's dissolved into the glue and paint together. I'm not gonna touch it like how I normally, I just kind of like stir the solution around. Then I stir the actual mixture, and now it's slime. And I feel like this method works so much better than what they were trying to tell me because at least I was able to make the slime texture and not just a watery, soupy glue that's not mixed well, because I feel like this is mixed a lot better than what they were telling me, and the fact that it actually glows in the dark. So I'm pretty happy that I was able to make something with the stuff that they provided for me, because I thought I was actually not going to make anything at all today. And then this next thing they have is like some googly eyes. Like, I don't really know, like I don't get this part, to be honest with you, because I just don't see why I would put this on my slime, but apparently this is the thing, the decoration that they think that I should use in this slime kit, or they feel like this is trending. I don't know, like it's just weird to me. To me it looks like alien, and now that it's gonna be on my glow in the dark slime, now it's gonna look like alien slime for sure. And in this kit they also have like these little plastic containers, which you could probably pick it up from any closest pizza shop, but it's a little container to store your slime away. It's not really cute or anything, it's very basic to me, so that's pretty much it for this kit. Now onto the $5 slime kit. Honestly, after I just like, you know, play with a $20 slime kit, I felt like there was way too many instructions, and actually the instructions didn't even work. So I was kind of glad to see like this only came with about 3 different things, and the instructions was actually on the box of the cover. So first thing first is I noticed that they told me to put the green tablet in to make the green slime on the instructions. However, there is no green tablet. They have yellow, purple, and blue, and in the instructions it literally say drop the green tablet. But me, I feel like I still want the green color, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the yellow and basically the blue together and try to make green. I definitely think by far the best part of this whole entire like slime kit is definitely those tablets, because the tablets, it reminds me of like, you know, when you put a bath bomb into like your bath water and it just fizzes and all you see these colors just, you know, gradually like makes your water turn into like whatever the bath bomb is, but in this case it's like the tablet. So that actually really made me happy, because I mean that was, I don't know, I just really like that, you know, you can use tablets to like do color, because I always just know how to use paint. Like when I make slime at home, I'll just use like paint or something, or I'll use like food coloring, but you know, I never use like a color tablet. So I thought that was cool. And then they also told me to add like 1 teaspoon of the slime powder, and that's what I did here. But I noticed that you just couldn't add 1 teaspoon because it really wouldn't like give you slime immediately. So I added a few teaspoons, and that's what they told me to do, and stir it, and finally you can see something like somewhat of a slime forming after you added probably about like 3 or 4 teaspoons of that powder. And that's like literally the best that I could get it to look like slime. And yeah. So the problem with this method of making slime is that it creates a lot of pockets, because if you guys haven't noticed, I did not use any glue. There is no glue that's involved in making this type of slime. All it really is just water and this powder. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Water, the coloring tablet, and this powder. So you don't really have a lot of control, because once the powder goes into the water, it instantly makes like snotty slime or whatever. And if you put too much or if you put too little, it just comes out weird. So the overall texture of this slime is very, I don't know, it just doesn't look good to me. I mean, I guess for $5 it's okay, but I definitely would be pretty disappointed. But I don't know, I just didn't really like this texture of slime at all. And they also told me another method is just put the colored tablet in first, and then once you do that, what you're gonna do is they want you to add like the powder on top and don't even move it. So basically what they're saying is that make the water, you know, color water. Oh, and also I forgot to mention, like, they had these like little yellow things, and they're not really meant to make slime, but what they are is like they call them boogers. So they're basically like, like little jelly booger type of thing. I don't know, it was really weird. I don't really see what is the point of it. I guess they were maybe trying to go for like Orbeez kind of, I don't know, but it didn't even look like Orbeez, I promise you. So I barely used it. And now I'm just gonna put the powder on top of this and don't move it. That's what they literally said, like don't disturb it and then like stir it after a while. So that's what I did. And yeah, like as you can see, it just created like a big chunk of slime. Like literally it just created a big chunk of slime on top. I don't even know if you would even call this slime. I mean, it just looks really bad. And then the rest of it is just like really slimy jello water is the best that I can explain this situation here. Well, so let's go ahead and recap on what all happened today. So for the the $20 slime, we didn't have the glue that was supposedly shown in the back of this box, and all I had was white glue. For the $5 slime, I did not have the green tablet, which they told me to put in the green tablet. For the $20 slime box, the instructions was really messed up that I was unable to make a really good slime. Instead of it just became a lot of water pretty much. And then they told me another method for the $5 slime so that I could make better slime or whatever, a thicker slime, and it pretty much just gave me a big chunk of nothing, really. I don't even know what to call this. Like, I really don't. And then the rest of it is still water. So I feel like in my conclusion of everything that happened today, this is literally the best that I could make of this $5 slime. And for the $20 slime, this was using my own method. I was able to make this type of slime after I changed their instructions a little bit, but still using their supplies, of course. And the only thing I can say is that that thing is definitely not worth $20. It should be $5 only. I've seen boxes like that are only $5. So definitely not worth $20. And the $5 one, I'm not really sure what they're going for. I mean, they have some cool stuff, but the overall way of making it is very complicated for most people. So that's pretty much it for today's video. If you guys enjoy it, give it a like. Definitely watch some more other fun videos, and I'll talk to you guys next time.